Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be looking over the markets, looking at a couple of news stories, looking at a couple of charts and chatting with you guys as well whilst having a wee cup of coffee. Hope you had a good weekend. If you're in and watching just now, just let me know, just leave a comment just to say hi, just so we know you're kind of in and watching, we can interact with you as well and kind of chat with you as well. This is what this channel is all about. It's a wee bit different from other channels. This is about you, the community. It's not about kind of me as a personality or ego, because I'm not. It's not about that. Crypto is about the community as a whole and how it can help us as a whole. So if you're in and watching just now and you don't usually leave a comment, just leave a comment in just now just to say hi and we'll welcome you into the fold, so to speak. Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. It looks like everything is up and running okay. Yeah, it seems it. So I'm just going to jump over to the chat area, see how many people we have in. We've got a few people watching just now. The stream health looks okay. Right, so I'll just jump over and we can get started. Natasha Sakamoto is in, love that name. Welcome to you, good to see you here. Don't think I've seen you here before. B is back in the house, good to see you here. Smart People, Mac Paulin. Kim O'Brien, one of our Brown admins, is in the house. Welcome to you, Kim, good to see you. High Plains Drifter, JC Standard, Marcus Jafari, Brundle25. Adam Forrest is in. What's your forecast for ETH, Steve? I've been looking, I spoke about that last week about Ethereum, thought it was going to go up. Same with Ethereum Classic. And I kind of called Ethereum Classic, I think it was 2 days ago, 2 mornings ago, and it jumped up 25%. I think the same is going to happen with Ethereum, but we'll kind of talk about that later on. Deception Bay Boxing Club, come on XRP, do something. I know XRP did jump up to 7,400, came back down at 6,800 again. Its time will come, don't worry, its time will come for XRP as well. Okay, so look over the markets overall, just refresh that and see what's happening. And before we go on, if you can go down to the likes button and hit that like button just now if you like the videos. If you don't like the videos, just hit the thumbs down as well. It's always good to get your feedback. Okay, so we're up to 181 billion. It did hit 185 billion. But it's come back down slightly. And Bitcoin aggregated price is $5,233 with a Bitcoin dominance of 50.7%. And we'll see who the winners and losers are. We have Vest Chain is up 67% or 66% on volume of 13,000. So I wouldn't take too much heed to that or go check it out or anything like that. But Vest Chain is up 67%. Nano is up 16%. Brilliant. Verge just shot up as well this morning. 16%. Aurora Coin 11%. So they're all up in double digit greens. And we have a CRO again going up 9%. Digitex Futures going up again. Cementing its position in top 100. It's now at 71, which is brilliant. Ethereum is going up. Ethereum Classic 6%, but that kind of went up already. Electroneum back in the top 100 again. It's in and out of the top 100, but it's kind of back in for 93, which is good. Who's the losers? We have Bytum. Loopring came down when kind of Bitcoin price went up. Loopring went down. It was heading up towards that 3,000 mark, but only got to about 2,250. Still expected to go up, but I'll check it. I'll tell you what I told somebody in the premium group as well. I'll share that with you. KuCoin shares down 6%. Maximind Coin down 6%. Eternity, Project Pi, Waves, Icon, Ravencoin, Hypercash, Litecoin, Zilliqa, and Bitcoin Diamond all down as well. So the ratios from red to green, probably about 60-40, I would say. You say 60-40. Yeah, about 60-40 in the red. Because Bitcoin, when Bitcoin goes up, a lot of people sell the alts to get into Bitcoin because the price has gone up. And then when Bitcoin stabilizes, they'll get back into alts again once they've made a bit of money. That's just a cycle, that's what's going to happen. Okay, what's happening in the overall markets? We now have 2,154 cryptocurrencies and Bitvolt, and this is on volume over 10k. Bitvolt is up 206% over the last 24 hours on 93,000 volume. MEX, haven't heard of them, up 130% on 4 million volume. Same with the Engine, up on 4 million volume, up 125%. In Crypto Tail, again, I haven't heard of them, up 116%. Sun contract is up on 2.8 million volume. Real chain 90%. So we're going to get a lot of these as well. It'd be interesting to see over the last 7 days who's kind of gone up. Highcoin is up 501% on 17,000 volume. MEX, Shine Chain was shared last week. Educare 264, Bear Chain as well. So it's interesting to look at some of the kind of market caps. If you look at Bitvolt, 93,000 volume, but the market cap is over 10,000, literally $10,000. So we'll have to look at these to find out. And I've been looking for the hidden gems. I think I've found one. I think I've found, well, a couple of hidden gems actually. One is sitting around about 8 million market cap, and the other is sitting about 100,000 market cap. But I need to dig more into it. I don't want to kind of recommend anything without digging kind of much deeper into it. But we can still find some fantastic hidden gems under $1 million. So that's the state of the overall market just now. So just remember, look at that on CoinMarketCap. Just go to volume 10K, or just go to all first of all. So if you go to CoinMarketCap, then you can click on View All, then go to volume 10K. And then what you can do after that is just click on Market Cap, and it gives you an ascending order or descending order. You just have to kind of wait for it. And there'll be loads of ones that market cap are 0 just now because I've not got a circulating supply. We should have put kind of market cap as well. It's just really slow doing it. We'll go market cap. It's just really slow just now. That's the only thing about it, but it's not too slow. We can still do it, but it's just not coming up just now. We'll just leave it just now. Okay, you just go back to chat, see what's going on. Peter Carroll is in this morning. Good morning to you. Mervyn Skidmore is back with us. Good morning to you. London Bobby. Aloha Steve, good morning. I like my XLM bags. Excellent. Honest Crypto Journey is in. Good to see you here. Crypto Don Juan is with us as well. Good to see you, DJ. Stephen King is in. Honest Crypto Journey. Adam Forrest. Kig. Mervyn Skidmore. I like big bags and I cannot lie. Other traders can't deny when I walk. When a coin walks in with a itty bitty price and a large cap in your face, I get sprung. Excellent, love that. You need to sing that to us, Mervyn. Just sing that. Put it down in a video and start singing it. I don't know if somebody has already. Who've got in? We've got 37 people watching, so the stream health is quite good. That's good. I have my nano's locked in my house, safe with a live motion detector camera on it. Do you think I'm paranoid? Just a tad. Slim Shady is in the house as well. Good morning to you. And said Kig is in the house. Good morning to you as well, mate. Okay, so we'll look at the charts. What is going on? Talk about in the charts. We'll go back to, I like to look at Heikin-Ashi. We'll look at this. So 5,244. We did get up to 5,350. It's come back down slightly, as you would expect with such a big jump. But we'll get rid of these. These were the old ones. We said it could break out of here, and it did break out big time. So we're going to have to draw a new TA. So what does Bitcoin look to? Where's it looking to go now? Well, the next kind of resistance we're looking at, the same resistance is probably 5,560. Then we're on up to the kind of 6,000 level. 6,000 being a psychological barrier. Once it gets through 6,000 again, that would be fantastic. But the next kind of barrier is around about 5,560. If we look on kind of weekly as well, we've got this line here. So 6,140. This is on a weekly. That's a kind of major kind of resistance level. For that, we've got, you can see here as well, and I love these as well, this cup and handle. So we've got a cup and handle there forming at the 5,570 level. and it's getting up to that just now. So I would imagine that's the next level we're looking to get up to. This is on the weekly. Once we get to that, dip down slightly, then go back up to possibly past the 6,140. If it gets to that, that's a major resistance level, so we'd have to look out for that when it comes. But cup and handle, love these formations. It's almost like when it gets to that, it kind of creates a vacuum where it just shoots down, and then there's a vacuum that suddenly sucks it all back up, or the price back up to, that's the only way I can see it in my head, 5,576. So that would be the next level for me. We'd be looking at 5,576, and we're close to that already. So that's where I'm thinking it's going, and I come back down to maybe 5,400 before going back up again. If it goes back up to 6,140, which is a major resistance level for it as well. That's what I think is happening with Bitcoin. Looking good still on all charts. Just now, RSI, obviously it's oversold, overbought on the RSI, but I don't pay much heed to that, but I know we should, or a lot of people do, so that's why we should as well. But I just look at the kind of price action here just now, but still look at the RSI. We'll have a look at the RSI. Oh, RSE, something different altogether. So if we look at the, well, it's not actually, it's only in kind of 57. At 57, that's on the weekly right enough. On the daily, yeah, it'll be much higher. You're talking 87 on the daily. But I'll just have a look on the weekly. So on the weekly, we can get up to 87 on the weekly before come back down. So that's on the RSI. Look on the monthly, see what's saying on the monthly. So if we look on the monthly, we're quite low as well. We're only at 51 for the RSI in the monthly. And traditionally, if we look at this, I don't know if we can do it on this. Yeah, we can. So if we see this on the monthly for the Bitcoin price, it's got down to this kind of, well, 43 level here. It got down to 43 and bounced back up. But we can see the big bounce back up from the 43 level the last time in January 2015. That's the last time Bitcoin got to this level, at 43 on the RSI, and bouncing back up. And the 50 level, and it's still going up and up and up. So this could be a big jump for Bitcoin. Looking at history, but it doesn't mean to say history is going to repeat itself. But if we looked at that, then it could be the start of the bounce up from around 3,430. And it kind of happened around about here when it was 216, and then just went all the way up and kept on going up and up and up to 20,000. So this might be the start of a big, huge run up for Bitcoin. You're going to get a lot of differing opinions now. You're going to get a lot of people saying, okay, now's the time to short, now's the time to short, because they're in disbelief about the price going back up, because we're used to it being so low just now. But this could be, and I've been saying all along, we're going to go up to 5,000, then 5,500, 6,000, then maybe come back down, then go back up again. But you never know, this could just be the start of a bull run. But who knows with Bitcoin, you just don't know. But it looks good on all charts at the moment for Bitcoin. Ajmil Salim is in. Evan Skidmore would be paranoid too if everyone's talking about me as well. Scott Greenplate is in as well, good to see here. Olo Bramblebur is in, better late than never. Jean is in the house. Morning all, like button crush. Thank you very much for that, Jean. So remember, go down to that like button and hit that like button. And if you're in watching just now but you've not commented it, just say hi, just to leave a comment, just so I know you're here and we can welcome you into the group. Lawrence Matthews is in, David Schwartz is in as well, good to see you here. Be Inspired is in as well. BTT, your views, I'll have a wee look at that later on. Obviously, they're also going to come back down a wee bit. If Bitcoin is going up, we have to kind of sacrifice that. Some of the alts are still going to go up, and we'll look at that as well. So what we'll do, we'll have a look at some of the news. So this is the news I wanted to speak about, and I was going to put a wee video here from Highlander saying there can be only one. I don't know if you've seen Highlander movie. I was going to put that up, but I thought, nah, that's a bit naff. So it didn't. So CoinDelta abandons its users by levying high withdrawal fees. Users express their displeasure and retaliate. So this for me is kind of typical of what's happening with a lot of the smaller exchanges, to be honest, in the cryptosphere just now. And that's why it's extremely important to be really careful with leaving anything on any of the exchanges. So it can happen from the bottom up. Obviously, there's been loads of hacks kind of everywhere as well. There's been loads of kind of scams as well. So you have to be really, really careful. So if you're looking to buy a coin and you see it's on one of those kind of small exchanges, you go, oh, shit. Because you see, I'd seen one at the weekend and I thought, no, I don't want to kind of go into the exchange, sign up to this new exchange, get the coins in, take them back off, which you can do. You can take them back out from the exchange. I just don't trust the smaller exchanges. CoinDelta, it looks like they're levying fees. So when somebody wants to withdraw their money, they're going kind of doing 3x, 5x the fees or the normal fees just to withdraw their money. And nobody's really talking about it. So people should talk with their feet, and they should just not buy on CoinDelta. And just get everybody off there. When people start doing this, well, when the exchanges start doing this, the CEOs of the exchanges start doing this, then talk with your feet and just walk away from them. Get your money out, pay that kind of 3x, 5x fee, and get all your coins out of that exchange and never use them again. And put it on Twitter, put it on and just say, I'm not going to be using CoinDelta again because of this. Express your displeasure about doing it. And I think we should all start doing it. I've not done it yet either. Because I've never been charged those kind of fees, but I'm just not using a lot of the smaller exchanges. So if that happens to you, express your displeasure and get your kind of projects out or your coins off the exchanges and onto your Nano or onto your kind of wallet, whatever wallet you're using. So this is happening more and more. It's not just this news story about CoinDelta, but this is typical of kind of what's happening with the much smaller exchanges. Just be careful with all the exchanges out there. But I think it's good to have a couple of exchanges that you use a lot. We currently use in the premium group, we're only using Binance just now because it's the safest. It doesn't mean to say it's hack proof or it's not going to get hacked or something's not going to happen in the future. But of all the exchanges just now, it is the safest at the moment. But again, unless you're trading, take all your coins off, even the likes of Binance. Just get all your coins off if you're holding for the longer term, or even the short term to the longer term. Take all your coins off, put them on your Nano S Ledger, or your Ledger, or whatever wallet you're using, whatever one you trust. So just be really, really careful. Yeah, so I have kind of a couple of the favourites to use. The ones I like is Binance. I like KuCoin. I like using KuCoin as well. I've never really used the others because I tend to stick to Binance. I've used KuCoin in the past. I've not used it for a while, but I do like KuCoin as well. The other ones, I've used loads of them, the smaller ones, but I take the coins off straight away. The likes of iDex, you know, those ones, the kind of dexes as well. So yeah, that would be my opinion on that. Luck of the draw, new Binance Launchpad lottery structure divides critics. So this is about kind of Binance saying, okay, just to make it fair on everybody, when they're using the Launchpad and they're bringing out a new IEO, an initial exchange offering. So what they're going to do is first come, first serve before. So what Binance are going to do now and just say, okay, if you've got 100 Binance tokens, you can go into this lottery. For every 100 Binance tokens you get one lottery ticket, up to a maximum of 5 tickets, I believe, for the lottery. Which means you would need 500 Binance coins. 500 Binance coins just now is what, about $7,500. So 100 Binance coins, what, is about $1,700. So you need 100 Binance coins just to kind of participate in the lottery for it. So this is where a lot of people are getting a little bit pissed off. The other community is divided between it, saying, oh, you need $1,700. To be honest, you need that anyway. If you're going to go into one of these kind of IEOs, you probably need, well, you don't need, probably the maximum is about $2,500 you can get. So you need at least 100 Binance tokens if you're going to try and go for the full maximum that you can get, which is about $2,500. But a lot of people don't do that. They just want a couple $100 worth and kind of buy in that way. So is it fair? I think so, to be honest. I think so. It shows you're kind of serious When you buy the Binance tokens, it shows you're serious that you want in on the IEO. But if we're being honest again, most people are just doing it just to make money. So why not let the people with a couple $100 in and just do, okay, the maximum is going to be 20 Binance tokens. You would need something like that. But that would be a bit of an admin nightmare as well. Well, would it be any different from having 100 Binance tokens? I don't know, to be honest, whatever system they're using to do the lottery. So the kind of community is divided between that. But is there a fairer way of doing it? There's no point complaining about something unless you have a solution for it. That's why I believe. That's why I don't really complain about anything unless I'm going to do something about it. There's no point complaining unless you're going to do something about it. Otherwise, you're just it's just hot air. There's no point. So if there's another solution, suggest that to CZ, if there's another solution to this. And it could be that it could be at a lower kind of price to get in on the lottery, 10 BNBs or 20 BNBs. But if that's how you feel, then write to CZ on Twitter. He is there on CZ, or get something together and get a group of you together and do it. So that's why I think if you're going to complain about something, do something about it. If you're going to complain about it and do nothing, what's the point? So yeah, a lot of the community is divided on that. Global IT giant adopts Ripple technology. Will it bring XRP and crypto to the mainstream? Now, we've got loads of stories on XRP, hundreds, literally hundreds of stories on XRP that have been adopted, being used, RippleNet, XRapid, XRP being used, but still the price kind of stays the same. This is just another kind of news story to add to the collection. So this is a global IT consulting giant, which is Tata Consultancy Services, which reported consolidated revenues of 19 billion for the year ending March the 31st. Says its Quartz blockchain solution now works with RippleNet. So it doesn't say what kind of suite it's going to be using, if it's XRapid or not, but it just says it now works with RippleNet for processing of cross-border FX remittance transactions. So other good news for XRP or Ripple, whatever way you look at it. But the company has not specified which of Ripple's suites of cross-border software solutions its Quartz platform connects to, or whether it supports Ripple's XRP-powered XRapid. However, R3's Corda Settler remittance platform does support XRP, which means XRP integration would be relatively easy for Quartz to offer its clients. So we don't know yet, but still another piece of good news for XRP or Ripple, or both. But nothing happens with the price. So it still leads me to believe that it's just going to shoot up in price. At one point it did shoot up. In price, it didn't shoot up. It went up about 10% or something. So it did get to 7,600, now back down to 6,828 at the moment. So to me, good accumulation for that. And I don't know, honestly don't know what's going on with XRP, if it's been held down, or just people are just not interested, retail investors or institutional investors, if they're just not interested in it. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. But with all that good news, I just don't understand why it's not in the stratosphere just now. But for me, it's a good opportunity to accumulate as well. So that's Ripple. Bitcoin price aims for parabolic bull market, sets long-term target $72,000. Sheesh. $72,000. I think this is going to happen a lot. So a lot of people are coming out with predictions to say about $72,000. This was one from Peter Brandt. I think people are getting mixed up. If we look at this, Peter Brandt on Twitter was asking, okay, now that's gone to 10A, is it going to go back down to 10B? He wasn't talking about the parabolic rise to 72,000, but he was talking about, can it go back down to these levels at 2,000 or go down to 2,800, roughly that price? So this is a question, big question. Analog gear comparison is whether 10A rally will lead to 10B retest, similar to 2013-2015. But I think people have seen this kind of red line up to 72,000 and kind of mistaken it for something. Or mistaken it to say that he thinks it might go up to 72,000. I don't think that's what he was saying. But other people have come out. Crypto trading experts shares by Bitcoin price will see 50,000 to 72,000. So it seems that the cryptocurrency market is getting prepared for a new bull market in the near future, though Bitcoin is far from its all-time high. Close to 20,000, the most popular digital asset could start growing once again and reach a new all-time high as soon as 2021. So again, in this news story, maybe I've read it wrong, but it says Peter Brand, to recognise trade analysts, talked with Yahoo Finance about the digital asset and how it could be headed towards a range of 72,000 by 2021. Right, so he's talking about that. That's fine. So I've not misread it, but I think other people have misread it for the near-term future. There's another news story as well. Why big predictions for Bitcoin is emerging once again. So as reported by CCN on Saturday, that was kind of Peter Brand talking about that again. In the past 4 months, as soon as Bitcoin tested key resistance level above 4,200, the dominant cryptocurrency showed a fairly large retracement, falling back to 3,000. Well, it's impressive, so more and more people are coming out, kind of making these predictions as well, these big predictions. So you're going to get that again, and you're going to get people coming out and saying, oh, it's going to fall to 1,000 again. That's going to be strong, and it's going to be strong for the case for 50,000, 100,000, a million, whatever. So that's going to start happening again. You're going to see more and more news stories like that. I think there was other news stories that I kind of looked at. Did I put them up? No, I think that's it for the news. Yeah, that's it for the news. Yep. Okay, we'll leave it there for the news. That's all the news I was looking at. So it's back to you, and we'll go back to the charts as well, looking Binance. Who else is in the house? Donny Don Matthew is in. Good morning to you. Gino Dahl is in. Stormkeeper's in. Kevin Hunt from Maidstone. Good to see you. Mark Totten is in. Good to see BTC coming back. It's nice to kind of feel this positivity about the market again. David Claydon is in. Good to see you. Donny Don Matthew. Steve, could you please take a look at Nano and Binance? It's making some big moves at the moment, so wondering if it's worth a quick day trade on it. So Nano, Bitcoin. It's making a move just now. It's up 16%. It has gone past key resistance levels from before. Resistance levels round about here. So it's shot through that, so it could go up. Here's the next resistance levels for it. We're talking round about here. So we're talking about 33,000 resistance levels for it. To me, I wouldn't get in on Nano just now. You could do a quick trade on it. We'll be looking at 15 minutes if you're looking to day trade. I wouldn't go in on it just now. If it was me, it wouldn't be something I would go in on at the moment. It could go up higher, it could go up and double this, but too risky. The risk to reward ratio might be too low for that. So see what it is on Binance. 13%. There it is there. So still climbing, so it could shoot higher, obviously. But when it started going past a key resistance level, it looks as if it's going to go to around possibly right. I've never seen this. Now we'll look on the daily. So we've got another resistance level there. We've got another 52,000. Difficult to say. I would put a tight stop loss on it. If you're going to go in on this, put a tight stop loss of 5% on it, so you're not losing any more than 5% on it. Because I'm thinking, looking at that on the kind of bigger scale, in the next couple of weeks, it could get up to 52,000, which is another key resistance. If it breaks through here, we're looking at the resistance of 33,000. If it breaks through that, then we're looking at 52,000. So that is a good percentage that you're looking at there from here. Good 60%. So could well do, yeah, if you're going in, put a tight stop loss on it. It's jumped up already, but I'll definitely put a tight stop loss on that. Only see Coinbase or Binance, too much of a gamble using smaller exchanges. Yeah, I know what you mean, and I understand that, and it's kind of wise to do that. You might miss out on some big opportunities, but totally understand that. Christopher Dow, safe exchange would be liquid cold storage, yeah. Japan's first unicorn startup in crypto. Bernard Ronald is in the house. Revolutionist. How do you know of any good day trading books or sites? As I'm looking into day trading, I would check on YouTube. I'll check on YouTube for that. and look at day trading. For books, I don't know of any, to be honest, of any day trading books. We've kind of developed our own, or my own system here that nobody else should. But I would look on YouTube and find somebody that you like, that you connect with, and find a style that you like. With day trading, the key thing is to stick to one kind of way of doing it until you find the best way of doing it. So stick with one until you start to find out works or doesn't work. When it doesn't work, try another way. But don't kind of chop and change all the time. Don't start using the crossover technique with something else or something else with something else and chop and change all the time. Use one and one only just now, or a kind of system, not one kind of indicator, but use one system. Go with that for maybe a month or something. See how it's working out for you. If it's not working, drop it and try another system. And that would be my suggestion. But I don't have any books that I could recommend on it. But there's hundreds of good books out there, so I'm sure you could find one. Julian Cummins, good to see you here. I don't think I've seen you here before. When Digitex starts with plasma and spot markets, that would be the best for sure. Yeah, I think it could be. Obviously, Digitex is different. That's going to be starting up at the end of the month or so. I'm excited to see what happens with that. Kukla is in the house. Good morning. Good to see you here, Kukla. Adam Forrest is in. I've dropped Bitmark recently as they were far too slow and buggy for me. Yeah, as I said, a lot of the kind of exchanges are just a bit of a nightmare. Bernard Donald, what do you think of IOST token? IOST, we just look at the chart wise. This is on the daily. It's just going up and up and up all the time. IOST, what are we on just now? 305. Is this on Binance? Oh, it's on Bittrex. Right. IOST, BTC. Look on Binance. Let's see the crossover there. Yeah, crossed over at 137. That was back on the 2nd of January. It never really stopped. Just kept on going up and up and up and up. So it's looking good. Latest one, or jump spike up. Come down to 38%. Might come down to about 259 if we're looking short-term trading wise. In-depth wise, I don't know too much about it. So as a company or as a project, don't know too much about it, being honest, because we're predominantly trading. So from a trading point of view, it could be good. It's coming back down just now after a sharp rise again. Might come down to 259 before bouncing back up. It's at 297 just now. That probably doesn't help you at all, Bernard. Honest Crypto Journey, only use Coinbase, Binance, Bancor and Mercatox. I like Mercatox as well, actually. I've used Mercatox a couple of times. And unless trading assets get moved on to my Nano, yeah, definitely. Adam Forrest, have a look at Ocean X, an exchange in a VeChain ecosystem. Ocean X, let me check that out. OceanX.pro. There's another exchange I'm looking at just now. There's a DEX that looks quite good, but I'll give you more details on that once I've checked into it. I don't want to talk about it without looking deeper into it. See, this looks like a lot of the other exchanges. I don't know if they buy a template or something. A lot of the exchanges look good. Look the same. OceanX, yeah. If you want to check that out, you can. That's OceanX.pro. I'll check that out later. Nick Smith, only need 50 BNB. Is it 50 BNB? Okay, Natasha Sakamoto, Christopher, stop loss possible on cold storage, hard wallet. Fine, but no stop loss. Lawrence Matthews, some chatter about BGogo being the next big mass with some IEOs on the way. Lawrence, I've literally been checking that out, literally over the weekend. And it was one, yeah, there was one that was, I'm nearly ready to tell kind of people about, but that was one of the ones I'm checking out at the moment. 52 months, hello all, ready to moon everyone, hopefully. Christopher Dalsin, sure is, he just launched Infinity recently with 100x leverage to compete with BitMEX, such an underrated exchange. So I need to check that out more. If you want to check that out, 52 months, yeah, I'm loaded up with ADA, Cardano all the way. Okay, thanks, we'll look into it. I believe Cardano will hit $32 around the year 2025 as the crypto market takes over. Just my thoughts. Excellent, that'd be brilliant. Anyone see Bitcoin and Friends episode yet? I haven't seen that. 1 second. Nice Morgan Minder reference. Be inspired. What about IOST buying opportunity? It could be if it goes down to 259 or something. That's when I'd be looking at it, but it's coming back down at the moment. Ronnie Rowley, good crypto morning everyone. Steve, how does the icon look in the near future? Check that in a while. It's near its all-time low, which is good. I always like to see that. 5,542. So from its all-time low, we're only up to 46% of its all-time low. So from that point of view, like that, ticks a box there. It's above the 50 EMA on the daily, ticks a box there. Coming back down a wee bit just now, but that's not a big thing. This actually looks really good for the short term. Looks really good. Where are the kind of resistances? Just now, there's obviously a resistance here. Could have jumped up before at 9,000, so that's only a 10-15% raise, but we'd be looking at it to go higher. So the other kind of resistance would be 13,000, and then it's kind of anybody's game after that. But yeah, it looks really good for the short term and medium term, longer term as well. Any word on Kodacon yet? It's all went quiet. Don't know anything about that. And thanks, Steve. By the way, our good old pal Digitex is on the move. It is because we are getting close to the exchange launch. It could well be. So we'll look at some of the kind of smaller coins that we've been looking at. And coin signals. Oh, it's CoinTrader.pro. DGTX. Oh. Talking about DGTX. That's not liking that. I'll try it again. There we go. Alright, so it's on the move up to 2,350, back up to near, close to its all-time high, 2,543. It's looking good if you see where it came from. You know, we're talking 6 months ago, I was at 98 Satoshi. So it's already gone up 2,000%. And could it go higher? It could go up much higher than that, depends on how the exchange gets received and starts to get used. But they've got 1 million people waiting. Definitely 1 million people waiting on that. I'll look at BAB. What's happening with BAB? Yeesh, gets down to its lowest, its all-time low again, literally. 4 Satoshi. That's an Ethereum value. 111 GUI, that's not its all-time low though. Its all-time low was 68, but it's going down again. So I don't think there's any more news coming out from BAB, apart from the staff that you've taken on new staff. There's Blockport, we're kind of looking at. That's doing okay, it's in at 2,500. That's doing not bad, I expect that to jump up. What else was we looked at? Metamorph. Oh, there's Metamorph. What's going on there? It's disappeared. Strange, we'll look at another one. What was the other one? I was looking at Howdo. Howdo is doing well at the moment. It's up and down though, I don't like that. Which means it's very volatile just now. But it's up at 450 at the moment. It stayed there for the last couple of hours, but we'll see on the daily. I see these big spikes, the big wicks here, going down to 140, back up again, 140, back up again, 122, back up again. So I don't like that, but it's going up in the right direction. 450 just now. I don't know how liquid it is on the exchanges just now. So if you've got a big huge bag, I don't know if you'll be able to sell them without dropping the price down to 140. But it's at 450 just now, so that's good. I expect that to go up towards the end of the month as it comes out as well. Another one, AdBank. I like AdBank just now. I still like the look of that, but it's down just now, I believe. That's another one that's not shown. Why is it not shown? Don't know. Just have a look at here. AdBank. It's up 14%. It's up to 53 Satoshi, 1.8 million. Look at the last 7 days. So it's jumped up. That's good as well. Wonder if AdBank is on here. ADB. No, it's not on yet. Okay, so we'll look at Binance, see what's going on. TNB is up big time. That was up a lot more than that. It was up about 60%. So it did get up to 178. Jumped up, well, doubled. Double in price. That was one of the ones I was looking at as well for the doubling up, the Binance double strategy. I kind of came out of it last month. But that would have been one of the ones that went up 100% as well. Nano is obviously going up still, 3,104. This is on the daily. A bit looking on the hourly just now if you're day trading. Yep. VIB starting to go up. That was one I recommended, I believe, a couple of days ago. Just going to check that out actually. No, that was just something different. Fuel was on its way up. MCO up. I like MCO a lot. ETC up as well. That jumped up kind of a lot over the weekend, and I recommended it on the Saturday morning, I think. And it kind of shot up about 20-30% up to 1550, 15,500, and back down again. That was a good one. Strat is moving as well. Theta, rumours that T-Fuel is going to be listed on Binance, kind of pushed that price up as well, and then it came back down again, but it's starting to move again. So Theta could be a good one to get into as well. And that's it just now. Okay. Any word on Codecoin? Nope, thanks man. It says the revolutionary smart people. What are your thoughts on LRC? I still like LRC. It just came down because obviously the Bitcoin price went up. So we'll just see what's happening with it just now. Yeah, kind of came down big time. That's a shame. 1784. It kind of did go up to 2,200. So I kept on saying from here, from 1,500, it's going to go up. It's going to go up, but it didn't quite reach the 2,900 yet. Is it going to go back up? It could bounce off the 7 EMA on the daily and start to go back up from here. So I'm just going to check something. Yeah, it's still on sound check. 1784. I'd see this as a good buying opportunity for the LRC, but obviously make up your own mind with that. Just going to get rid of this. Keep seeing this. One second. Will we get rid of it? Nope. Bugger it. Go Telto. Yeah, I still see this could be a good buying opportunity at 1784. It might bounce back up from the 7 EMA from here, but it was doing quite nicely until kind of Bitcoin shot back up in price again. But yeah, still looks good to me. What do you think about Qtum? Yes, I recommended that yesterday and it shot up as well. Well, it started moving. It didn't shoot up, but it started moving yesterday. That's on a daily. I kind of recommended it yesterday. I can't remember what I recommended it at, but it did go up about 8-9% or something. before coming back down. But for the short term, for the long term, I do like the look of Qtum. I think it could be a really good one long term as well. Dennis van der Hayden is in the house. Welcome to you. And that was to I Umarov, by the way, for Qtum. Can you have a look at ADA and Ethereum? Got trades in, Gino Dow. Yep, I'm still off the smoke, Steve. 3 weeks addicted to Cocoa Pops now. Excellent, B. That's good. 3 weeks is really good. I've been off it for 5 months now. I still could do one, right enough. Okay, so we'll have a look at Cardano and Ethereum. Cardano's come down a bit. It represents a good buying opportunity again, I think. So it did get up to 1944, nearly touched the 2000 Satoshi level. It's coming back down just now. So you could accumulate from here or just wait till it goes down further. If it's going to go down further, it looks as if it is. So I was telling somebody this morning as well, if you look on the daily, and you say, okay, this is kind of spiked up. It went up to 1900, it's starting to come back down again. When do I get back in? And we've mentioned this a couple of times. You can look at the Fibonacci retracement. I'd use it a different way and do it from the bottom up. Look at the Fib retracement and say, okay, these are the levels that you might look to get back in again. 1634, 1542 and 1443. So you could wait on it hitting those, or you could just accumulate on the way down, which is probably what I would do. I wouldn't want to miss out. I just see these are kind of good buying opportunities for the likes of Cardano. If you're going to go on something long term, is it really going to matter if it's for the long term? Is it really going to matter if you buy in just now at 1700 or waiting at going down to 1400? It's not going to be that much different if you're dollar cost averaging in. So another way to do it, instead of using the Fibonacci retracement, is start to look on the 5-minute price, the 5 or the 15-minute. So we can see it shot up. It kind of shot up here, and it went up 73%. So you say, okay, when do I get back in? So you could look at the 5-minute chart and wait on the 7 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA. So it kind of crossed down at 1748. That would have been a sell, but you wouldn't be looking at that. This is to get a buy back in after it's spiked up. So I'll be looking at the 5-minute chart and kind of using the crossover to say, okay, the price is starting to move again. It's starting to go back up in a positive direction. Or you can use and be not ultra cautious, but more cautious and use a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart would have told you to get out 1785. And you could have got out 1785, saved yourself 100 Satoshi, got out then, and then get back in once the 7 EMA crosses over the 50 EMA. And that's a way to do it once something's spiked up and you're looking to get back in, but you don't know what price to get in. Use the 5-minute or the 15-minute chart. That's what I would suggest, and use a crossover. And obviously look at the BTC price as well, what's happening with that. That's why it's come down again, because the BTC price has kind of shot up or gone up. So it might be that a lot of people are just thinking, okay, it's had a good run, I'm going to sell, I'm going to get into Bitcoin, wait on Bitcoin going up, waiting on that stabilising, then get back into kind of Cardano. But Cardano might come down further, but to me it's another buying opportunity for Cardano. Ethereum we're going to look at as well, and I said last week Ethereum is going to jump up, and I think it's starting to move just now. We'll look at the USD value, $180. It did get up to $188, and this is USD value, but we'll look at the BTC value. Binance, it's kind of jumped up. That's on the last hour. We'll look at the daily. So last week we were kind of talking about it from around this level, 3.2 million. It's now up to 3.4 million. I expect Ethereum to start making moves from around about here. And again, this is another accumulation one as well. If you're looking at the big ones and you're looking for a safe one, I'd start accumulating Ethereum from here. I think is a brilliant price for Ethereum. I was starting to wonder a couple of months ago, what place Ethereum had in the ecosystem or the cryptosphere as a whole, because a lot of people are looking towards other solutions for dApps and what Ethereum does as well. But I'm starting to like the look of Ethereum again, from a technical point of view and from a fundamental point of view as well. Same with Ethereum Classic as well. So the bigger ones are kind of going to work just now. What is NEO doing? We've not looked at NEO for a while. I like NEO for the long term. I think that represents a brilliant buying opportunity. Yeah. these are the times you start accumulating, and these are the times you're going to look back and think, shit, I didn't get in on it then. Why didn't I get in on it when it was this price? This is what we should be kind of looking at. And then apportion some of your kind of portfolio into the long-term shorts. And not the long-term shorts, the hidden gems. And just even $500 in a hidden gem could be worth $50,000 in a couple of years' time. I've been off 6 since my 20, but still get the urge every now and again. Yeah, still get the urge every now and again. Once you've kind of done it once, you still get the urge, especially kind of with habits. When you're a wee bit stressed, or you're out for a drink, or other stuff. You know what I mean? I only spoke to look cool and sophisticated. I'm munching everything, Adam. Yeah, I put on kind of weight. We're looking at joining a gym since we moved here. We've just found a gym. We found a couple of gyms, but I found a gym with a swimming pool. Which I didn't know kind of existed in Glasgow City Centre, but it's just literally just up the road from me. It's a university one, so hopefully going to join that as well. I hope everyone makes a few bob this week. So do I, B. So do I. And with that, I think that's a good note to kind of leave it on. I think we've covered everything just now. But I think I'll leave it there for the moment and wish you all a good day. Whatever you're doing, have a brilliant day. And until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.